say something. I think she is my curl sister. I said this in a previous video with Bianca, that it's like, I was like, I'm a curlist. I only follow girls that I think have similar curls to me, which is like, I'm sorry, that's really what I do. So I saw you and I was like, I showed my mom, I was like, Mom, it's my curl sister. And she was like, maybe she is. My
No, seriously, we like,
I was like, what? Okay, so now this is where I was like, so tell me what your actual background is.
Jamaican,
okay,
Indian,
okay,
Bayesian.
So who's what? Break me down.
Okay, I'm born here, so.
But your mom and your dad's from Jamaica.
My dad is full-blown Jamaican.
Okay.
His mom is Indian. My dad was like born in Jamaica.
Okay.
My mom born in America, but her mom is born in Barbados.
Oh, okay. And your mom is mixed or your dad is mixed?
My dad is mixed with the Indian.
And what's your mom?
My mom is born here, but her mom is from Barbados and her dad is from Jamaica.
Oh, and is your mom mixed at all?
No, just
not
Jamaican and
that
Asian.
you know of?
Not that, yeah.
Okay,
But
my
dad is Indian.
Okay, so my mom is from Jamaica. My dad is from St. Vincent. My mom is half Portuguese and then black and Indian.
Oh.
And my dad is black and Portuguese.
Oh.
But we're
super mixed.
We're like West Indian.
Yeah, exactly.
Curl sisters. I can't believe it. I wanted to talk to her about embracing your curl, embracing your natural curl, because I think this is a journey that a lot of people have to go on and don't quite understand just how hard it is. And so tell me, were you always into your hair, or did you go through a time where you're like, this hair is whack and I don't know what to do with it?
I've always been into my hair, but I guess I didn't really care about it like the way I do now. It's like I'm into it, I even colored it, I would flat iron it and do like whatever I wanted to it, but it's almost like now I actually care what I do to it. Like I was kind of careless, if that makes sense.
Okay. Did you go through the straight phase?
Sure did.
Of just thinking you were prettier with your hair straight?
Sure did. And the winter it worked because it was just like it stayed, no sweating it out.
Yeah,
it was just perfect.
It's the winter, it's like it has to be awesome. And I think long hair is a thing, right? Like, so your hair is obviously longer when it's straight, and it's just kind of like, did you go through like, I need my hair straight all the time?
And you can do a lot more, not to say you can do a lot more with
you
straight
feel
hair,
like you can,
but you feel like you can, because you're like, I can put it up in this bun, I can wear it into pigtails, I can do it. It's just like, and you feel prettier.
That sounds really bad. And I know beauty standards have changed, luckily, or girls are embracing who they are, but you really do go through a phase where you're like, I am prettier with this hair straight.
Exactly.
And that's sad. It's very sad, but I have learned that I am not, okay? I actually now, when I straighten my hair for a long time, I then miss my curls. I'll like really, really, really miss them.
But your curls are amazing because they're not like damaged from
only because, oh my God, it's been a journey, okay, of figuring it out.
Everyone's like, why don't you flat on your hair for your birthday, do this, and I'm like,
you're afraid.
I'm afraid, but
I like really fresh hair, so when I was keeping my hair straight, every 4 days I was washing that thing and straightening it again, which is awful. So like I was in complete denial until one day my hairdresser showed me my ends, and it's like I had hair like to here, and my ends were like scraggly, and I was like, oh my God. Now, I wanna say I straighten my hair maybe every 5 months.
And then when you straighten it and then you wash it, do you find your curls just back to?
It's completely back to normal. But I take care of it with treatments. So I learned that it's like deep treat your hair just before you're gonna straighten it.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's when your hair is like, oh my God, what happened? And I deep treat right after, and I try my best that when it is straight to not put the flat iron back on it.
So only once.
That's it.
And then what about, we have really curly, so what about with your roots getting all curly?
Then that's when I'm like, all right, that's it. Time to wash. When did you figure out what products to use for your hair? How did you learn that?
Honestly, that is process of elimination. And I think not everything works for everyone else, you know what I mean? So what may work for you may not work for me.
Completely.
And vice versa, although we're hair sisters.
Yeah.
Or maybe they might work because we're hair sisters.
No, I'm like, I can't wait for her to say products.
Yeah, but honestly, like right now, I just washed my hair yesterday and I used Mixed Chicks.
Okay.
Only.
I just used Mixed Chicks. She's my curl sister for real. No. Okay, so let me tell you my journey with Mixed Chicks. I've used Mixed Chicks from the day one because of the title. I know a lot of people are kind of like anti the title. Some people are like, oh man, mixed chicks, what does that mean? Honestly, I don't care. I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm a mixed chick. I'm using this thing. So I was really excited for it. I have learned how to use it. Like, my hair takes to it. I know some people say it's too heavy for them, it's too this, it's too that.
A little goes a long way.
A little goes a long way. And that's the thing with mixed chicks, is you have to use just a little bit. Yeah. You can't like dampen your hair with it. But their deep conditioner is the best one, hands down.
I want to use it.
That's all I use. That's the best deep conditioner you'll ever use in your life.
The small bottle?
So, I mean, you can get it in huge ones. I'm good friends with mixed chicks. I'm gonna tell them, and they'll send you some mixed chicks, because honestly, the deep conditioner, it's white. I use this for my actual like deep treatment. Oh. Okay. And I just leave it on my hair for half an hour. It's the best ever. It just like soaks up. Your hair will be super good. It's the best of all time. When did you really start to actually love your hair, and did you see a change in your hair once you loved it more?
Honestly, that was, I would say 2012.
Oh, wow.
Even 11, because that was when I realized, like, I was looking at my hair and it was really long, and it just was more like wavy and like a lot of different patterns and weirdness going on, and I'm just like, I'm not in love with it. Like, and I would see other people's curls and I'm like, man, like those are really defined and effortless and bouncy, and I'm like, my hair used to be like that. So then I realized, like, okay, you're just not taking care of your hair. So that's when I chopped it off. Like, I did the Divashon chop.
Yeah.
And then it was just like a whole new world. Like, my curls were just like bouncy and they're up and they're happy, and we started to actually take pictures with my curly hair and become like this curly girl and embrace that. Before being, you know, we've had this hair our whole lives, I didn't really refer to myself as like a natural hair girl or like a curly girl.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just something that I've always had and never really embraced it or appreciated it either.
What advice then would you give to your younger self, knowing what you know now about your curls and how to take care of them and how awesome they are, versus when you were younger and you were going to the Dominican salon every week?
For one, we were talking about this before we started filming, like even how you sleep. You know, even with me, this is how I sleep literally. I do have a silk pillowcase, but even if you don't have one, you can get a silk hair tie, like, you know, the scarves. And I literally tie it like a bandana, and I just put a pineapple up. Okay. And I legit sleep just like this. And then, you know, if you want more protection for your curls, you can just put another scarf over it or just sleep on your silk pillowcase. So that right there is like the start of saying, like, I care about not damaging my hair. Yeah. Restriction, like the less restriction you put on your hair, the more healthy. Like with the tight buns and ponytails, and like I tend to do that, and I notice like I'm like, oh, my edges still.
Oh, very true. What advice then would you give to any girl that is struggling to embrace her curl? Because I think what a lot of curlies go through is curl envy. Right. We always kind of want somebody else's. You know, the grass is always greener. But I find in my own experience that the moment that I actually started to like my own hair and not worry about others is when I started to like get lots of compliments on it.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's so true. Like, honestly, I'm a deep person. I'm like deep lover and all that. But no, seriously, if you like love yourself for who you are, embrace that. I mean, what else can you do, right? Because envying someone else or like being jealous or like making yourself feel bad about who you are is not going to add anything to your, you know, it's not going to add better hair or better whatever you think you don't have. So I just feel like definitely like embrace it and take care of yourself, take care of it, own it, be confident, and I think you're gonna rock it. I did it, you did it.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Very true. Well, thank you so much. Tell them, where can they find you?
Thanks for having me. You can find me on Instagram, Malaika_Russell, so that is MALAIKA_ Russell, like Russell Simmons, RUSSELL. Do I say any other?
And you have them.
That's really YouTube, Malaika Russell, same thing.
Yeah. Her Facebook. Instagram is so cute. She has honestly the best hairstyles.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yes, such great hairstyles.
Some
But
of
it's
them, like I said, you want these
she's the pineapple queen. If you want to know how to do a pineapple,
Look at her cute style.
No, like that's because I just kind of,
Did
and
you
it was
do
wet. It's because I said, I was like, you know what, I'd like a semi bang because I see a lot of curly girls on Insta and they all have bangs.
I just got mine today. By myself.
Which I'm very impressed with, by the way. Very, very, very impressed with. So you guys have just met my curl sister, and we're curl sisters. That's all I can say. It's rare to meet family.
We're going to honestly, let's look it up. It might be ridiculous. We're gonna go on Ancestry.com.